This week, Governor Greg Abbott signed a bill into law which would allow Texas oil companies to sell fracking wastewater for use in crop irrigation. Notably, the new law will also protect oil companies from any future liability. Some are arguing that this is a creative drought solution, but I would argue that this is a public health hazard. Fracking wastewater includes chemical additives, some of which are proprietary and not disclosed, heavy metals like lead, arsenic, and mercury, radioactive materials, and hydrocarbons like benzene, a known carcinogen. Now, the state of Texas has established a commission to create regulations around fracking wastewater reuse. That being said, Texas has a reputation for deregulation, and existing Texas regulatory agencies lack both the funding and the political will to enforce them. It should be noted that even the Environmental Protection Agency has no comprehensive guidelines for treating fracking wastewater to standards fit for human consumption. This is in part because there is no current treatment method which can remove all contaminants, particularly the radioactive particles and endocrine disrupting chemicals. The health risks to consuming produce irrigated with fracking wastewater or beef fed on crops irrigated with fracking wastewater, and note Texas is the #1 producer of beef in the United States, include the following: cancer, infertility, developmental delays, thyroid problems, and other unknown risks associated with the proprietary chemicals which the oil companies are not required to disclose. Buying organic produce and beef is the only way to be certain that you are not consuming crops irrigated by fracking wastewater. Now, to be fair, I will note that California's Central Valley has been irrigating crops with treated fracking wastewater for the last 10 years. That being said, I have much greater trust in California's regulatory authorities than I do in Texas's. Nevertheless, I will be looking to buy organic wherever possible, regardless of where my produce and beef is sourced from, particularly given the known fact that the government of the United States currently has no vested interest in maintaining the health and well-being of the people who live within the United States. There will be no recourse to adverse health events resulting from consumption of crops irrigated with treated fracking wastewater.